Google just announced a new policy called limited ad serving, and I'm going to explain what this means and what you can do to hopefully not be impacted by this policy. Hey, this is John Horn from StubGroup. We are a top premier Google partner digital advertising agency, and we help businesses dominate Google Ads and make money online. And part of that is making sure that we are complying with Google's policies so that your ads never go down or are limited. And limited is very relevant to the conversation today because that is part of the name of this new policy, limited ad serving. So let's take a look and see what this new policy means for advertisers. Essentially, what Google is doing here is they are saying that they don't want people who are searching for things on Google to be confused about who they are engaging with when they interact with an ad. So this new policy is going to be particularly relevant for competitor conquesting campaigns, where let's say you're targeting people who are searching for a competitor by name, as well as any kind of reselling campaigns. If you're a company that resells products for Nike or fill in the blank, a brand, and people are searching for that brand, it's going to be very relevant to those situations as well, and more. So let's dig in. So essentially what Google is saying is that there's going to be this new status, which is limited ad serving. If your ads are impacted by this, they're going to give you a notification in your account. What they're saying right now is that you're not going to be suspended at the account level, and that your ads are not necessarily going to be disapproved. Rather, they're going to have this kind of limited serving status, which is probably going to be similar to approved limited, which you'll see in some ads. For example, if Google thinks that your ads are oriented towards financial services or housing, sometimes they'll say, hey, this is approved limited, which means that there are some searches that you're not allowed to show up for. It sounds like this limited ad serving is going to be fairly similar in concept to that. So why will your ads be limited? Well, Google's saying there's a couple different ways they could decide that your ads are confusing people. You've got user feedback, prevalence of abuse in your particular industry. So there's some industries that are more sensitive or more prone to scamming or even just confusion than others, as well as industry trends. Now, what exactly does all that mean? We don't know yet. Google's being fairly vague when they say, here's what we're going to look at to figure out if it's a problem. And hopefully we'll see more information released as this policy matures. Obviously, what we want to figure out is, what do we do to not be impacted by this policy? Well, we want to be what they call a qualified advertiser. And so Google says there's a number of things that can impact whether they view you as a qualified advertiser. Account attributes. What does that mean? Yeah, pretty vague. User activity and reports. Again, pretty vague. Account maturity, in other words, how old is the account? That makes sense that newer accounts that are just created are probably going to be more likely flagged for this policy than accounts that have a proven track record. Ad format usage. Again, not very specific, probably means that if you're using maybe best practices or some more advanced ad formats that they like you to be using, that you might be more likely to be viewed as an expert qualified advertiser. Maybe. We'll see what that means. History of policy compliance, that's a big one. If you're constantly having ads disapproved, or maybe your account has been suspended in the past, sounds like that's going to impact their perspective on whether you're qualified to not be limited by this policy. And then again, advertiser industry. So if you're in a more sensitive industry where there's more likely to be scams or problems or confusion, then you're more likely to get hit by this than if you're in an industry that's not as much a problem. And then also identity verification status. That's a big one because that's really one of the only things of this list that you can control, and that's going through Google's advertiser identity verification to upload your business documentation and your photo ID to prove to them that things check out and are legitimate. And so that's something that if you haven't already done, if Google's giving you the option to do that within your account, I highly recommend going through that. In terms of other details, Google's giving a couple of examples of situations where your ads would be limited. So if you are referencing another brand's name or likeness, such as an airline or customer service department, in response to a user search for that brand. So let's say someone is searching for, Frontier Airlines customer service, and you have an ad that shows up. That is something that Google is saying it might be unclear to the person searching for that your ad is not actually from Frontier Airlines customer service, and so they might limit your ad being able to show for that. Now, they're not being very specific, again, in their list of criteria. They're giving examples, so I'm not saying that we know for sure yet that your ad couldn't show in some situations for that type of search term, but it sounds like it might be less likely to show up than it would be today. Other examples they give, referencing a name or brand closely resembling another brand in response to a user's general search of an industry. What's an example of this? Maybe, if there's business businesses that have similar names, let's say Apple Computers, and you sell apples and someone looks for Apple, Google might be less likely to show your actual apples that you eat. They might be less likely to show an ad for that because they're concerned that consumers will think they're clicking on an ad for Apple, the tech company, and then there'll be a confusing experience there. And then they also give an example: users searching for specific brands, products, or services who encounter unbranded ads from third parties. This is going to be very interesting. Think of like comparison websites where you might search for a brand, and then you see an ad come up saying, hey, here's the top 3 mattresses, top 5 supplements, whatever. Those are unbranded ads. They're not mentioning a brand by name. But what Google is saying is that if someone searches for Casper mattress, you might be less likely to have an ad appear for top 5 mattress brands if Google thinks that someone's going to engage with that ad thinking it's actually from Casper, the brand. Long story short, especially if you're in any of these industries where you have traffic that's related to people searching for brand names, whether that be competitors or a vendor that you support, fill in the blank, this is going to be particularly important as a policy that might apply to you. And so you want to go through this, take the actions that Google is recommending, things like advertiser identity verification and other things to try to mitigate the likelihood that this impacts you. And as this policy matures, here at StubGroup, we'll be on top of it and releasing new information as we see how Google starts to enforce this. Last thing, most important thing, when does this take place? November of 2023. So if you're watching this before then, you have until then for this to take effect. If you're watching this after November 2023, then it's probably already happening. And if there's new information that we have to release, we'll put that in the description of this video. Until then, I hope this conversation was helpful to you, and I'll see you later.
Hey, do you want to dominate Google Ads and grow your business? Subscribe to this channel and we'll help you learn how. You see, we've made almost $500 million for our clients from Google Ads. In fact, according to Google, StubGroup is one of the best performing Google partners in the world. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like the one you just watched and learn how to dominate Google Ads, increase profits, and grow your business too. And check out the description below for your own free Google Ads profit plan, customized for your business. Thanks.